Hey Bill. So looking at your problem, I saw that it said that this line right here and this line right here are parallel. And that's super important because the first part of what we're going to do has nothing to do with the sum theorem and everything to do with what I can do with parallel lines. So we have parallel lines, and then this line right here, we call it transversal. And really all that means is that this angle here has to be the same as this angle here. We call it our alternate interior angles. So if this is y degrees, this angle has to also be y degrees. Once I do that, I say, well, this angle right here, I know that this angle and this angle have to add to make 180 degrees. So this angle right here, I'm going to call it A for right now. A plus angle X equals 180 degrees. I could solve for, well, the other thing I know is that angles A, Z, and Y, A plus Z plus Y, also equal 180 degrees, because that's our sum theorem. These three angles have to add to make 180 degrees. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve both of these equations for A. So in the top one, I have A plus X equals 180. I'm going to subtract X and get A equals 180 minus X. I'm going to do the same thing for this one. A plus Z plus Y equals 180. Subtract everything, and I get A equals 180 minus Z minus Y. So over here I have A equals 180 minus X. Over here I have A equals 180 minus Z minus Y. Well, if A is this and A is this, then that means this has to also equal that, because they both equal A. So I'm going to write 180 minus X equals 180 minus Z minus Y. From here, I'll subtract 180 from both sides. And those 180s cancel out, and they end up with negative X equals negative Z minus Y. Then I'll say, well, if I divide both sides by -1, I get positive X equals Z plus Y. So positive X equals Z plus Y, or I could switch them around and say Y plus Z, which I believe is the answer on the paper that you gave me that you were looking for. All right, so there were like really three different things involved there, only one of which actually used the angle sum theorem. We had to know that if I have two parallel lines, this angle and this angle are the same. We use this concept of supplementary angles, meaning two angles that add to make 180. And then I use the idea, well, this angle plus this angle plus this angle have to add to make 180 degrees. That's the triangle sum theorem. So, I hope that helps.